day, I was watching the Bills game. We were winning 7-3. Bills were winning. I fell asleep. Worst decision of my life. And I woke back up. They were losing. 17-7. And then 23. And then 24-7. And then guess what? Final score of the game. 31-14. Yeah. No, 31-13. I am sorry. 31-13. And I don't get ball at half, do I? Freak. And I gotta pick up my bedroom before I go back to my mom's house. And I will not be able to stream because I'll be at my mom's house. And my mom don't have Wi-Fi right now because we just moved into that house because our other house caught fire. So in this Bills-Dolphins game, on the Bills, I was winning.
Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium here in
Miami. The ball. No,
We're just about set for a
touchdown.
kickoff as we resume action in the second quarter. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in his first half.
Odell was on his last year's contract because if he is off-season and they don't sign him,
quarterback's going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game.
There goes Allen Hurns, the 30. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on first down, Clinton. Back to Yellow. And the stop will come inside. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm going to use their
2nd and 3. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki.
The Patriots did not know what to do or how to do that.
As his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They'll
throw that on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things.
Play good in the beginning and then play bad at the end.
But overall, I think
the Bills in real life, they normally play
with this team.
Good and bad in the beginning, good at the end.
Let's go ahead and punch it in.
First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Clinton.
How did that not hit him? Everybody else, it would make him run up. That's what's doing it, guys. Oh God, almost fell. Go lay off. Give me this blanket. Now I can sit down. Wait. I'm a dumbass. Joe Clinton. Mitchell Clinton.
On a gain of 10.
Okay.
On first down, Clinton. And this is Parker complete. The 20.
I'm bad at tackling.
Bad at tackling. Devontae Parker, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing.
I got my little sister in here. She's my good luck.
You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing?
Are you my good luck?
Well, we keep talking about
luck.
Sure giving him
You want to sit next to me? Come on, climb up.
The playbook a little bit. They did tell us
you can climb.
Bottom line.
Here, I'll hold this. All right, climb up.
As they run up and send this one away.
It's okay. Come on. You climbed up yesterday.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
There you go. Take your paper back. Hey, be careful. Be careful. You're not yet. Let go.
For their first possession of the second half. They trail offense.
There you go.
Time to touch the ball in quarter 3,
there you go.
and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
You're
what
okay.
they have
You're not
planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them
Look at
early
this
and try and
team,
create a big
though.
play to give themselves some momentum.
Let's see what they have up their sleeve. Now it's
Oh,
Hunt.
yeah.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there, first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game
say,
right there.
So would this be the definition of
say,
fresh
girl.
legs since he didn't get much done in the
no,
first
girl.
time? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking
That's
full
passing
advantage
interference.
of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
61, matchbox right.
Minshew.
They'll go play action here with Minshew.
Job back for
Finds his
Josh
tight end Ingram.
Go, Evan.
A big play here.
Should Minshew start or Josh Allen?
41 yards.
Say 1 or 2.
They're still looking for their first touchdown
2.
of the game, and for a second,
2.
I thought they had it right there.
2.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval.
Mitchell's not starting, baby.
That
Sorry.
this offense needed.
Are you a fan of Mitchell? Are you a fan of Josh Allen?
Jerome
a fan of Josh
Baker
Allen?
right there in coverage.
Yeah, that's
So
my
they'll
girl.
come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
What down? Say what down?
A nice job to get
Hey, look at me. Brother has a headache, don't yell, okay? Brother's head hurts.
They'll run again.
Yup, brother's head hurts.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Kareem Hunt with them nasty jukes.
Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Dude, Kareem Hunt's over.
He's giving him a little jolt. Just
say
gave him
Kareem
the
Hunt.
lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
No, say Buffalo.
And that jolt puts them in the
Right.
lead. What
say
a terrific
Buffalo.
job by him. He is carrying the ball
Bills
and simply saying, I
are
want to win.
the best.
And now he's hoping his defense has
Yeah,
that mentality.
I'm not sure if y'all heard that
Try to
chat.
hang on to that
Straight for
lead.
9 minutes, already 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Good.
This will be taken in at the 1.
He harmony. Say he harmony.
At the 20-yard line.
Huh? Say he harmony. It's okay.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive. drive touchdown in the third
use it with this dude.
They relinquish that lead. That could be
over the
interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into those pendulum games, right?
Say, you want a blanket?
Who's going to make
No, he doesn't. Here, you can use this one. Ready? Take the blue one. Take that blue one.
Back to throw. Clinton caught. It's Wilson.
Take it.
That
there you go.
For 20 on the catch and run.
Right. Hey, you're sitting on my other one.
That's what you're looking for
Look.
when you want to throw the ball down.
Here, give me this one back.
Those guys who can play
There you
out
go.
on the perimeter,
Take that
play
one.
out wide, who can not only get
There you go. How about this? We both can use this one. Yeah.
And create catches.
Yep.
This
Go like this. Go like this.
Nearing the 300-yard
There you
mark
go.
with still a quarter to play.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 49
Say,
to
oh.
the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's
Yeah,
NFL,
no.
routine.
Turn him up.
And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He just
And
bummed
he's
in.
going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Yeldon.
Oh. Second.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance. Believing you can run the football.
Say 5 and 2.
He's got it.
Say 5
Dolphins.
and 2.
TJ
No, 2.
Yeldon. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Well, the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I know, brother's fat.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy.
Who are you throwing? No, Riley goes, who are you throwing to?
And getting a bunch of points.
Say who?
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
You.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Minshew, and he's going to have the connection to Foster. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Say hey.
They'll try to run for the first down, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
How you doing?
He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Ball
just
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Minshew. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Taco Charlton, his second sack
Are you getting
of the
down?
night.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
No? You want to go back to
after
mommy?
the first down sack. Minshew, his throw incomplete. Ray.
Here, let me open the door for you. Go on. I'll open the door. Hold on, guys. There you go. Just knock on the door when you want to come back in, okay? I love you. I love my little sister.
McLeod, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. T.J. Yeldon working his way back out onto the field. He's looking sharp here so far in the third quarter, Charles.
It appears that the halftime gave a little bounce. You know, came out, springing his legs, a little pep in his step, and he's taking off and running really well in the third quarter.
Sometimes we talk about how guys don't want halftime to come, but some guys
really
are
got to
happy
get off
when
to
that
an
break
0-2
gets there.
start.
You never know which way it's going to go. He's taking advantage of it in this one, though.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw. Clinton. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Clinton. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because if I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight. It's got a touchdown there. Those will be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting
16 for 30. I would have been 17 for 30.
And affect their play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. This is Hunt on the draw play. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Minshew to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Yep. Okay.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Open man here is Foster. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Derrick Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. Defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Ed
Oliver breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to
Blitz 32 left. Blitz 32
to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Clinton. He finds Yeldon. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Tampa 2.
A turning point. Big play coming.
Tampa 2.
This is 3rd and long. From the gun. Clinton. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really nice gain.
Cover 1 hole.
Yards.
Cover 1 hole. Man. Cover
this has been
1
one of
hole.
the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Tampa 2. Tampa 2.
2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Blitz.
He'll run with Drake. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
All right. Mike Blitz 3. Mike Blitz 3.
Check time on both sides. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
I'm on Mike this whole time.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and he'll make it 2nd down. He's back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. He'll look to throw. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
So the Bills now down by 5, 50 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Can he
And
steal
that's
us?
caught
Can he steal us?
one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Oh.
A big play here for Buffalo. 52 yards. They'll look to throw. And, oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Back to throw.
Robert over the middle. Touchdown.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. Hunt going to run for it.
Oh
he
my.
will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Down here. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up
What about
empty,
1 point? Oh my
God.
God.
The ball game is over.
What a drive
Going
on the
into
field
the final
to win.
play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still,
I got mamas.
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
403 yards.
So for Buffalo, there was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
His longest was 64, mine was
And for Charles
52.
Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Or should Kareem Hunt 14, 92, 8 first. Not that good. Wait, Robert Foster? Oh, Derek Henry, 3 for 10. 8 for 150, 8 for 151, 7 for 44, 8 for 64, 4 for 56, 3 for 105, 1 for 28. So, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Got more yards than him, just not as many touchdowns. But we still beat him because we handed off to Derrick Henry in the end zone. Got 2 sacks. Mid-shoot. Duke Williams. Alright, congratulations on victory, coach. Early season. Oh, yeah, great. Didn't mean to hit that.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey, coach, what's the game plan for a Le'Veon Bell? Oh, fuck. Slow him down. Great, 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 great. Oh, great. We face them. Fucking hell. Not the best thing right now. Look, Matt Barkley. He ain't staying on this team. But to offer him some money too. I'm gonna do a $72 million offer. Yup, can't wait till next year. Dr. Davies, wait. I'm gonna offer you a $101 million contract. Oh. Oh, great. Matt Malone, yes, maybe. Yes. Okay, so we got some sacks on him. Now we gotta go to... Jets are 2-0? That chart. Now we're gonna go to the Jets. Where the Jets at? Jets. Sam Darnold. Le'Veon Bell. I mean, it's Quincy Nua. Alright. I need to go to the Browns. If I go to the wide receiver core, Odell Beckham. I have to click roster to look at him.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be...
Stats and contracts. Okay. No, I need contracts. Years remaining for... Did he just get signed? 14.3, 15.8, 15. First round draft pick, Okay. Stats. 400 yards. 181. 5. Let's say better read them out. 325. My tight end had the most receiving yards. Not that crazy. Okay, we're home. Facing these bets. Devin Singletary's not getting like... Kareem Hunt's like... But Devin Singletary's like... Look at that, Devin Singletary. Where did Duke Williams sit? No. You're coming up, Duke. You're coming up to number 4. Nope. Knox is going to number 2. There we go. Alright, here we go. Time to face the mean green Jolly Green Jets. Yeah. Alright, edit uniforms. What are we going to be wearing? We're going to be wearing our normal. What are they wearing? Oh, wait, I gotta check up on Josh Allen. Do I stick with this quarterback? Is the real question. Who upgrade players? Oh, Ed Oliver. Speed rusher. Acceleration, awareness, fast, finesse, move, and then whatever that one was. Big power rusher. Josh Allen. I forgot where to go. My team. Injury report. 7 more weeks, right? No, 6 more weeks. It's week 3. So here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll be back week 9. He won't be back to face Tom. Will he be back to face though? It's the real question. Who will Josh Allen be back to face the Dolphins? So we're down. Alright, so it's without him, and he'll be back to play just in time to face the Patriots, Browns, Raiders, Broncos, Cardinals, Chiefs, Rams, Chargers. Damn, we have a fucking horrible second year. Oh, these are good. 44 games, 60-minute experience. Video. I need Ed Oliver and to bring pressure, like double that pressure. Okay, on offense will have a boost against blitz plays. Defense will have a good inside run plays. Huh. Alright, I need McGickey. 5 touchdowns. Oh fuck! Le'Veon Bell has 5 touchdowns too.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time.
Let's have a good game, guys.
They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
All right, Gardner Minshew. Let's have a good game. 90 Wolf. We face
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Oh.
That's caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not
I thought he slipped and he wasn't going to grab that. Let's go.
That one goes for 24 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Oh my God!
Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
Overturn? Should have looked at it right before so I could look at it. Fuck. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Pump fake. Raiden. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. Hold up. 1. Wait, no. Oh yeah, he was out. Great.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw it, Minshew, and Ingram hauls it in. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line.
All right, quick pitch to Kareem Hunt. Quick pitch to Kareem Hunt.
Matchup that they're trying to exploit here. I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive,
big
it's a tone setter. I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Big, mean Kareem machine.
They like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now Minshew. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Halfback, toss, crack. Toss to my crack, halfback. They'll
try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll run with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Good.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Gonna be
They'll try a field goal now with Graham Gano. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Bills
I
opening
can't be at
drive
12-yard attempt.
After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. And 3 points will put on the board.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
It's funny,
29 yards.
Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The first carry for Josh Adams. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I ran right past him, didn't I?
Once more, Adams on 1st down. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal is there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this 1st down and then continue on downfield and try and get a touchdown.
Like your confidence.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call it productive?
What do you want?
This guy
good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. And, you know, he may not have the franchise tag, but I bet they're relieved to have that deal done, keep him around.
And he's a good guy, a valuable player to them, and they wanted to make sure they had him around. Good team chemistry, always hard to find, and when you've got it, you don't want to let it get away.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the to pick up. This is Bell. Bell so light on his feet. And he's in. Touchdown. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get. The wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Minshew. He's going to fire one deep. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They will run with Singletary. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Got an open man, it's Foster. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This quarterback now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football.
Coach, we're just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at New Era Field in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Allen's throw is complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. He's at the 50. 30, past the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return, and now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that
and he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Kalen Ballard. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Welcome in, every. This is Madden 20.
Pac-Man. Ready? Here we go.
Wentz now on first down. He'll hit Jackson, complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
We got this.
Set.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's the option going left on second down. Stepping up, he'll try and run.
Look, might need it again.
I'm getting my notes you got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Delayed give to Sproles. And again, this Buffalo deep.
Alright, peace, guys. I gotta go.